What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a review of Switchback at ZDT's Amusement Park in Seguin, Texas. Switchback is a Gravity Group wooden roller coaster, and it's the only wooden shuttle roller coaster in the world at the time that this video was made. It's a compact ride with some good airtime, some good intensity, and it's got a lot of great things about it, and today I'm going to be giving you my full thoughts on this ride. Let's get started with the stats. It stands at a height of 64 feet tall, it's got a max speed of 41 miles per hour, it's got a track length of 1,196 feet, however because of the fact that it's a shuttle roller coaster, it's going to go through most of that twice. The ride has 2 trains with 4 cars per train, each car seating 2 across for a total of 8 riders per train. However, because of the way the ride works, can only run 1 train at a time. Maximum vertical angle is going to be 87 degrees, but that is going to be on the spike, not on the first drop. Let's get straight into the ride experience. You start off by rolling out of the station into a 180 degree right-hand turn right into the lift hill. After the lift hill, you're going to go into a pre-drop which turns you around before going into the main drop. There's going to be a short straight section of track right after the drop, and there is a reason that it's going to be there. I'll explain that later. After that, you go into a small ejector airtime hill, you bank right, and then you go into another small bunny hop. You go into a 104 degree banked turn to the right, go into another pop of airtime, bank left, one more pop of airtime, and then you're going to go into the spike and do it all again in reverse order. Now, the footage I'm showing right now is going to be of the switch track itself. You can see that after the train comes back through the straight section, it comes up the drop and stops. In front of the train, the track is then going to switch to where the train can then roll back into the station. After the train is back in the station, the track is going to switch back to where it can operate normally. I think this ride is a lot of fun. The first drop, despite the fact that it's not even 60 feet tall, catches me off guard every time, especially in the back seat. That first airtime hill after the drop is going to provide some great ejector airtime. You're really going to come out of your seat. The bunny hop afterwards is also going to have some good ejector airtime. The 104 degree overbank turn is a really good intense moment, and you really get pinned into your seat on that one. It's not enough to make the experienced coaster enthusiast gray out or anything, but if you're not used to intense rides, it really is going to get you. The next 2 pops of airtime are also really good, but these are going to be mainly floater air, not ejector air. After those, you're going to drop down and then go into the spike. Now, this is a really interesting element because, first of all, it's the only one of its kind on a wooden roller coaster, as far as I know. Also, because it's not like a normal vertical spike. It's only at an 87 degree angle, and because of this, you're going to get better airtime in the front row than you are in the back row. The airtime is going to be good no matter what seat you're in, but because of the fact that the front is higher up, naturally you are going to get some better airtime. After the spike, it is going to slow down quite a bit. It doesn't slow down enough to where the ride isn't fun anymore, but it does slow down enough to where the pacing is affected. To me, it was obvious that this ride was designed for going through it the first time with a ton of speed, which it did do very well. However, it's not as good coming back. The airtime is just okay, and the intensity is also just okay. Now, one thing that really surprised me the first time I rode Switchback was the fact that it was so rough. Since this was built in October 2015, I was expecting it to be fairly smooth, so I was surprised when there was a significant rattle to it. But after doing some more research, I found out that Switchback, along with a lot of other Gravity Group coasters, are actually not prefabricated rides. The track is all built on site, so it does make more sense that it's as rough as it is. Overall, I think Switchback is a nice solid ride. It's got some good airtime moments, some good intensity, and yes, it may be a little rough, but again, it isn't a prefabricated coaster. I give it a final score of 7.5 out of 10. If you're on your way to or you're coming from Six Flags Fiesta Texas or SeaWorld San Antonio, I would say it's absolutely worth dropping by and riding it a few times. However, unless you live nearby, I would not recommend coming to ZDT's Amusement Park just to ride Switchback a few times and then leave. What do you think of this ride? Is it fun? Do you like it? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.